Which of you is evolving the quickest?
Is it my propeller?
You have a propeller?
What did you say, revolving?
No, evolving.
Wouldn't it be brilliant, though?
Yeah, if you had a propeller.
If we had a propeller.
It would be, rather.
Do you think there's any animals that have got propellers?
There's a thing that lives in the sea that has sort of a propeller mechanism, and it was used
Is
as
that a boat?
The hippo's tail is slightly less savoury, but the hippo uses its tail and it revolves it to spread its faeces in as wide a way as possible.
That's what I do in swimming pools.
Do you? And what do you revolve to help that happen, I wonder?
I don't think you can.
Oh, just
really. It's always so embarrassing when it happens.
Well, it does it to mark out more territory, literally. Just
I suppose I shouldn't do it from the top board.
It's always been the distinction. There's a big difference between pissing in a pool and pissing into a pool.
so true. So true.
I pooed in the sea once.
Did you? I'm not going in there again.
I was only about 12 at the time, and I really needed to go. I was quite far out. I could just go here. I mean, fish go in the sea all the time. And I thought, that's good, that's gone. But I hadn't allowed for the fact that it just bobs up. Flop there, it's right next to your face. You've not got rid of it at all. It's coming. It's
Is that how you learn to swim?
It goes right into shore with you. We advise not to do that.
Yeah. What was the question?
You were talking about evolving?
Yes.
Because I've always thought that whenever they mention on the news Scottish devolution, I always think that sounds like they're losing their opposable thumbs. Or they get their tendency super open.
De-evolving.
Yeah. If you're evolving because of breeding...
Yes.
I can't imagine what it is about human beings that will be changing at the moment. Because, I mean, we've got the sofa, the telly, the fridge... kind of building our environment to fit the way we are now.
Exactly.
Are we not going to halt
We're not going to grow wings
completely?
because we build aeroplanes.
We'll just be developed with a remote control in our hand. Evolution isn't just a smooth thing. They occasionally, I think...
You get mutations.
You get mutations, which actually accelerates the process,
Indeed.
does it not? So an animal is born with a very long neck and can get to the top leaves, and therefore... that is a more successful
creature. And if there's another female that happens to have done the same thing...
and they say, oh, you got a long neck as well, what about it? Let's have long-necked babies.
What was the question?
Where were we? Oh, yes.
What? Are we halting evolution?
Well, no, there's no evidence that we are.
But isn't the last thing... would it be our stomachs that have evolved the quickest? Because our diet's changed massively in the last 2,000 years.
You're right. It seems, though, that the part of the body that has changed most recently, in the last 10,000 years, is the nose, funnily enough. And we're not quite sure why. It seems there's some noses, in case you didn't know.
Are you going to tell us the more highly evolved people have got sort of a slightly bent to one side nose?
Yes, there is that element. It just
the most highly evolved people have got 3 noses.
By the look of it. Yeah, dogs, which were domesticated about 15,000 years ago, and humans have complementary smell, and it was around the time we were learning to cook as well. And it just seems that our noses... We lost the need to have the kind of smell that dogs have, maybe because we...
Isn't it the most powerful sense memories, is the olfactory memory? The idea that if you get a smell, it's very Proustian, you're back there immediately, and it's the most kind of powerful sort of thing for...
Yeah. It's very odd, that, isn't it? I mean, you can smell something and not be sure what it is, but in a way that you couldn't see something and not be sure what it is. You wouldn't show someone a picture of an elephant and then go, oh, it's a tennis racket. No, it's it's very odd, that. Although it's very powerful, it's also very elusive.
It feels like smell is the one thing that's miles away from language. It's so difficult to sort of describe what's going on with it, but you know you
But it can trigger a memory instantly.
Yeah, there is a widespread assumption that we've ceased evolving, but I don't think it's true. But, of course, it does take so long. I mean, it's like what I was saying about the Neanderthal man having lived in Europe for 4 times longer than we have.
Isn't that... I mean, you say that we never notice it, but people are getting taller by generation,
yes.
aren't they?
And that's a nutritional thing,
It is nutritional. And you can see it in Japanese, who only ate fish and things. The moment they started eating beef and beef burgers came, the Japanese, in a generation and a half...
Uh-oh, watch out with them.
Yeah,
they'll be back.
Got a lot taller. So it seems that our noses are evolving quicker than any other part of our body.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.